Hello, my name is Doug Harper. I'm a professor in the Department of Physics and Astronomy here at WKU, and I've been using a Gradescope for the past couple of years in my courses. And now that WKU has a more broader adoption of Gradescope, we have access to be able to integrate Gradescope with Blackboard. And so I just wanted to make this video for instructors to try to help out with some of these integration aspects. And so the things that I want to cover first are how to link your Gradescope course to Blackboard, how you can sync your Gradescope roster to Blackboard, and then how you can provide single sign-on access for your students. I'm going to use our University of Physics course, where we sort of have a master course that some faculty may use, and to show how you can create an assignment from some other template that you have in another course, basically copy an assignment. And then finally, I'll show how you can link a Gradescope assignment to a Blackboard grade column so that your students will see all their grades within Blackboard. Okay. So first of all, I have a couple of Gradescope courses here. I have one that is kind of already set up, and another one that my second course for University of Physics Lab is not quite set up yet. And so I want to show you how you will, first of all, link that course to Blackboard. And so when I click on that course, or after you've created the course, in the course settings, there will be an option to link the course to Blackboard. Okay, and so when you select that, normally the first thing that you'll have to do here is to sign on to Blackboard or give your Blackboard credentials. But I've already done that, and so then I need to select a Blackboard course. And I want to link this to my Physics 256 course, section 4. There it is. All right, and so I just click Link Course. And that's basically it. I think you need to do Update Course after you're done there. Okay. Now then, the second thing I wanted to show is how to sync your roster. And so if you look at my roster for the course, right now I have only myself as the instructor, and I sort of manually created a student account so I can test things and I can test assignments on my own that way. But then if I use this Sync Blackboard Roster button down here at the bottom, then I can I get this notification here. It's going to sync with my Blackboard roster. You can choose to let the users know they're added to the course. I'm going to do that later. And so you just click Sync Roster. All right, and there we are with my students added to the course. Now, what you will have to do is if you have students that drop or add, you'll need to just do that sync roster step again, as that's not a continuously syncing process. But what it will do is, if there are new students, it'll add them into your Gradescope course, and if there are ones that have dropped, it'll remove them for you. Okay, so that covers these first two steps right here. The next thing I want to do is to show you how you can provide single sign-on access for your students. Okay, and so we need to do that within Blackboard. All right, so if I go to that particular Blackboard course there, then notice that I have this. Well, I need that shouldn't have been there. Let me delete that one because that was done the wrong way, and I forgot to delete that before I started the video. Okay, so what we want to do to create that single sign-on access is we want to create what is called a tool link. Okay, and so I will create this tool link and give it a name of Gradescope. And then I'll choose Gradescope from this drop-down list of type, and I'll make that available. And now this link now will go to Gradescope. And so if I click it, well, I'm already authenticated in here, but you notice how it went through the LTI link and it went straight to that Gradescope course. Whenever I do it, when I'm logged into Gradescope as an instructor, it's going to link to my using my instructor email, my wku.edu email, it will go to a it will log me in as an instructor in the Gradescope course. However, students, when they click that link, they should log in, as a student in your Gradescope course. And so that way, students don't have to have another set of credentials to get into Gradescope. They just will access it through your Blackboard course. Okay, so now we've got our course linked to Blackboard. We've synced the roster, and we've given students a way in which they can get into Gradescope from within Blackboard. Now what I want to do is I want to create an assignment, and I'm doing this primarily for my University of Physics lab instructors who may use this technique to create assignments in a course in their lab. And we happen to have a master course that has some assignments also with rubrics already built in. So this may or may not apply to you, depending upon who's watching. But in order to do that, here I am back in my course. Okay, on the Assignments tab, I'm going to click Duplicate Assignment, and this the location where I'm duplicating the assignment from is this master course, and I'm going to create an assignment for what we call here a Physics 266 report. Okay, so if I duplicate that assignment, now I'm going to want to give it a different name, probably. Whoops, I got off that screen. I'm going to give it a different name, and I'll call it, Experiment 1 or something. Let's see. I'll call it Report 1. Electric fields. I can give it a specific name. Okay. And I'll duplicate that assignment now. So now I have this assignment, and students haven't uploaded anything to this yet or done this assignment, and so therefore I can't grade it, or I can't look at the rubric yet, but I'll kind of do that in a moment here. Let me check a couple of things on this. This is going to be a little rough. Let me make sure that the release date is here, and it looks like it's an active assignment. So let me just, with my student account, let me see if I can get access to that. This is a different browser, and so I'm logged in this different browser as a student now. And so if I, let's see, there we are, fall 2020. That's the student course there, and you notice there's the assignment that I just created. Okay, so if I were a student and I wanted to submit something for this assignment, I could click there, and I'm going to submit a PDF file. Okay, let me select this PDF file. There we go. Now, what students want, this particular assignment was set up as what's called a variable length assignment, meaning that the students are creating their own lab report here, and so in this variable length assignment, they will be able to have any number of pages, and they will have to tell me as an instructor which page different sections of their report are on. And so, for example, here I have some sections like identifying information, abstract, and introduction. And I'm holding the shift key down as I click these, and all of these should be here on page number 1, which you can't see really good right here, but I think you can zoom in and see it slightly better. I guess there's something a little bit wrong with my file. But anyway, there we go. There's that. Experimental procedure, I think, is on this page here. My data is on probably this page, and also my conclusion is here. I'll put miscellaneous there on that last page. So as a student, I would hit submit. And so then that shows it's successfully submitted. And the student will see that this has so far been ungraded, but it has the breakdown of the different rubric items that are available there. Okay, so now if I go back to my browser where I'm logged in as an instructor, okay, then if I click on this report 1 and I look at manage submissions, you see that this test student has just submitted that. Okay, and so when I click this test student, then you will see that, like I said, I think I have something kind of bad with my PDF file that was scanned. Maybe not so much. There we go. And so I can grade this submission. And so I can come along under identifying, well, I'm not in the grade section right now. Let me see, I need to go to grade submissions, and then under identifying information, you know, I can provide, I can mark my rubric that was already pre-created, okay, for that particular student. All right, now I haven't finished grading that here in this video, but what I want to do now is to show you how that you can link your assignment in Gradescope to the Blackboard gradebook. Okay, and so I need to go to the settings for that particular assignment, and I want to do a link right here. But the way I want to link this to is I want to link it to a column in my Blackboard gradebook. So before I do this linking process, what I need to do is I need to go to Blackboard, and I need to create a column in my gradebook. And so I'm going to go to create column, and this was, in my case here, it was report 1, electric fields. I do this the other way. You know, you can put a description here. You can set the other items. You can set a category. I think we're doing these 25 points in this 266 lab, and you can set a due date if you wish, and so forth. Okay. But at any rate, then I should have that column in my gradebook now. There's R01 column that you notice right there. All right. Now, if I come back here to my edit assignment screen in Gradescope, I can now click link, and this will fetch the assignment list for the course that I'm already linked to. So I can go to electric fields, I can link that assignment. All right, so now I need to then save this change that I just made. And now when I'm finished grading, if I publish the grades, the students will be able to see the grades if they log in and look at Gradescope. Let me just do that for a test right here. Notice then you can provide an email to the students to let them know that it's there. And also you have the option to post your grades to Blackboard. And so if I click this link, well, it tells me there's no grades to post because I haven't really finished grading yet. Okay. But then what you will, in this posting process, it'll show you what your linked course is and also what your linked Blackboard assignment is. That assignment, we chose to do it as a Blackboard column. I think if you do it as a true Blackboard assignment, your students will be confused because they'll probably submit something through Blackboard rather than submitting it through Gradescope. Anyway, part of this video here at the end was a little bit cumbersome, I know. I apologize for that. But I hope that this video has been a little helpful in showing you some of the capability for integrating Gradescope here with Blackboard. Thank you very much.